My file name is Monka and Stan's name is S.
Yeah, it works, right?
So, can we get a countdown?
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go!
Haha, earlier start.
So as you can see, Dave is a little bit forward because he has his both hands on the keyboard, and I have one hand with controller because I play with controller and he doesn't. And basically, you can skip the cutscene while pressing E, S, and C.
Oh no. You can also this cutscene you can skip while pressing escape.
Oh, you can. Oh,
The problem in this game is you can skip some cutscene with escape, but a lot of them you can only skip if you type ESC on the keyboard. So that was the first level. That's pretty much an auto-scroller. And yeah, there's not much to the level. So in the first real level, there's a small cutscene because the cutscene we skipped at the start of the game, that was about Andre. Andre was a red lum, but he got scared and then changed into a black lum. And the black lum scared other red lums, and so in that way apocalypse started, with all red lums turning into black lums. So while Globox tried to get Rayman away because he was sleeping and he couldn't wake him up, he picked off his hands. Yeah. Now it's a really limpless squad. So, in this small cutscene, Murphy explains a little bit about
the basic premise
Yeah.
of the game, what's gonna happen, and also he's gonna in a second here he's explaining what the combo system is and how it pretty much works.
Wasn't there sound on the TV last time?
Really cool. In combo mode, your actions are worth even more points. But you gotta act fast.
Okay.
Scoring stops.
So, after the combo points are finished, the run is pretty much gonna start. And now Stan is forward again, because his cutscenes run a bit faster. The difference is my PC has a bit of lag. Okay, so the first level is pretty straightforward, just parkour through the level, nothing really hard to it. And meanwhile, Murphy explains about what's happening, what you can do, and how you can do everything. So what you just saw was a small skip that saves about 2 seconds, and it's literally jumping up a ledge where they forgot to put like on the other side of the ledge that you couldn't walk it. And my roll was not good, so I crashed into the ground.
Yes! Yes, I'm forward. Yes! Maybe there is a chance that I will win. Because pretty much Dave is way better at this game than me, so the chances are that he is probably gonna win, but
We won't know until the race is finished.
yeah.
We know what happened with Shadow. The last time I raced this game at BSG was with Shadow Wolf. Shout out to him. We played in December and he died on Shredder. Shredder is in the final world, and sometimes there's a bug that you get stuck in the Shredder and it insta-kills you. There's nothing you can do about it. So here in this cutscene, Rayman gets his hand back, and that's of course a huge profit, because attacking with your feet the whole game will be pretty annoying. So the first level is pretty much the same for everything because there are no real strats. The quicker you go really starts in the second real level of the Fairy Council. Yeah, so that Hoodlum is Andre. Globox is scared of them because, yeah, that started at the start of the game. And Murphy makes a really good joke here about he is actually telling that this is a game in progress, like they're working on it and with a script. And then also the makers tell them, will you stick to the script, will ya? And then he tells like, I was promised a girl with great big eyes, because the thing he wanted to say was not, yeah, that was pretty much for a mature game and not for a childish game like Rayman. So we will just jump a little bit earlier there to grab the ledge, and that way we can get a little bit quicker to the above. Just destroying cans here, and we both did it pretty well.
Still ahead for some reason.
Well, it's mostly because there are no real time losses or time saves in this part of the level.
Yeah, that's true. Like the first the first 2 or 3 worlds, it's like pretty straightforward what you have to do, and then after that there are the time saves.
Well,
that
the second
saves-
world already has a few
yeah,
skips.
a few skips, yeah, but not like the little time saves in the World 4. It starts with the time saves that you know, and I don't specifically know. So
Yeah. So,
What could this be?
here's the first power-up we get in this game. Power-ups are pretty common. You have 5 power-ups. The helicopter power-up, which gives you ability to fly, but the duration is really short. The tornado power-up, that's this power-up. It gives you the ability to make enemies small and insta-kill them with a step on them, and spiral down pillars. Then you have the hook power-up. That makes you be able to grab hooks and electrocute people. And then you have the rocket power-up, which makes your fist look like a rocket, and you can shoot targets or enemies. Both are used later in this game, and
Know if I'm overdoing it.
most of them we will see in the second world or the third world. There has been a there has been a small change to the glitchless, because now we mostly call it glitchless. The memes from Mirror's Edge at GDQ. So the reason why we call it glitchless now is because there was a complaint about damage boost getting removed from the game. Damage boost I will explain later in the game because we won't be using them until the 4th world. And here we get a cool skip. I don't hope Stan can get it. Couldn't get
and
it.
of course you jinx me. All your fault.
I get it. And that's called a dance skip. It skips like 3 seconds and it skips a dance animation by frame perfect timing a jump.
It's actually not too easy to perform, you just need to jump there, but since Dave jinxed me, you know,
Yeah,
you
just
can't really
blame
do
me
it
for
again,
the jinx.
right?
Blame me for the jinx.
Oh, nice. Nice meme.
And I finished now.
Did you finish?
Yeah. There's a specific route you know.
I know it.
You don't know it.
No.
Okay, so there is a small problem with this. It's not really a glitch or bug, but sometimes the mirrors that lighten up, they don't lighten up. They just don't see you for some reason. But it doesn't happen very often, so it should be fine. So the door opens now, and Rayman and Murphy are scared that Andre has reached the heart of the world and destroyed it to make the Hoodlums regenerate infinitely. But in a bit we will see that that's not true. Hey, we have audio.
Yay, makes the run a little bit more enjoyable for us too. Because of course the viewers can of course hear the sound, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But we couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So we instantly throw a tornado there, so we don't have to wait for the spiral to get down. And here's a climb pattern and the end of the level. But before that, I told you that Andy didn't like reach the heart of the world, and the reason for that is Glowbox. Because what happens here will haunt the rest of the game. Yeah. Glowbox chokes on Andy. So that's what happened to Andy.
Dave said for the rest of the game, it's pretty much only Andre will be stuck in Glowbox till the 5th world, if I'm correct.
5th or 6th.
Yeah, the 5th. .k is 5.
Yeah,
I believe.
not until with .k.
Yeah, in the
So-
middle of .k, Andre will get out of Glowbox, and from that point onward, it's only Glowbox.
So there was a small skip there. It's just a roll that you need to time, and then you just, yeah, you get closer to the end of the level, so you can answer it a little bit quicker. So this is the heart of the world. It's, yeah, commanded by the Teensies, and they thought Andy was dead, but he is not. He's stuck in Globok's belly for the next few worlds. So that's also what the first part of the game goes to. They want to get Andre out of Globok's belly and not let him get away.
Looks like you were pretty close to the platform, but let's see if I was a little bit closer. And I was, so that's nice.
Yeah, because that saves
It saves like
1 second.
Yeah, it saves like so little time if you're really close.
Oh no, here comes the meme.
Oh, seeing Rayman 4 feels bad, man.
I skipped this Rayman 4.
I would show it, but I mean I don't have audio for the game, so. You can also roll into the portal, but don't do that since you will fall down all the way. It's basically sort of glitch that doesn't help. Just loses your time.
Okay, so this is the Teensy Highway, or as we call it, don't read chat highway. There's a meme because if you read chat, you get punished hard, and yeah,
You basically fall off.
if you fall off, you lose a lot of time often. But the Teensy Highway has some casualties. Because for some reason it has auto jumps. Like at the end of the platform you have a jump, but on some platforms they place the jump a little bit too early, so you just tend to fall into the void for no reason. Like you can't do anything about it apart from anticipating on when the auto jump is. A couple of times you can, but sometimes it's just really random. So we're coming up at the end of the first world, and overall the Teensy Highway is not too bad, but you don't want to fall off, really. It just loses a lot of time and it's unnecessary.
And also on the Teensy Highway, what you pretty much want to do is just hold the jump button. Every time Rayman goes off a ledge with the auto jump that Dave mentioned, he will gain a little bit of speed. So basically we just hold the jump button for the whole way, so we are a little bit faster.
You can't do the jump there, what speeds you a little bit up, but you can't do it after the second world.
Alright. So I hope that I will catch up a little bit with these cutscenes, since in the beginning we saw that I caught up with Dave just by watching the cutscenes. But I'm like a few seconds behind, so don't count on it.
Double. Okay, so the second world is called Clearleaf Forest. This is the first part where we will be really fighting hoodlums. And we'll be getting teensy cages as well. We didn't see the teensy cages in the first world, but in this world the hoodlums have captured teensies and we want to free them. Every time you free 6 teensies, you get more HP and a full heal on your HP bar. So pretty much the route is anticipated on that. And we take damage on, purpose on some parts, just because we can do that and it saves time. And we know we get a full heal in a bit.
The full heal doesn't really matter that much, since later in the game we have so much health that the HP really doesn't matter that much anymore. But in the beginning it can be nice. And for the damage boost later it is also nice.
Yeah. Damage boost can be pretty annoying, but more about it later. So I did a small skip before this part, and that is just hovering at the perfect moment. We jump over this guy here, because if we kill this guy here, he despawns. Looks, intended. But of course this is glitchless now, so intended doesn't really matter, and we never really gave something about it. So there's another dance skip coming up, like we did in the first world. But this one is a little bit harder than the first one. Well, easier actually, because you don't need to frame perfect jump, you just need to kill the enemies in time.
Yeah, you just need to be a little bit specific with killing the enemies. So in my opinion it's a little bit easier.
I didn't get it, but I got a really good fight, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Maybe I will get it then.
So here's what I call drugs on Rayman. Globok likes to take some drugs. And it's called plum juice.
Yeah. And as you saw, I got the dance skip. It saves a little bit of time. You can still see that I'm still behind, but behind Sport, Wizboy that is.
Sport, that's my old name, boy.
I know.
Okay, So
Old habits.
at the first part you want to spam really hard to get momentum earlier, because otherwise you fall down a little bit.
My spamming is not good. What is this? Nice meme. Oh, come on, is my controller... Ah, serieus? Are you kidding me? Ah, you actually kidding me? Yeah, Rayman 3 crashed.
You can load the game,
Yeah, I can reload the game, but the controller needs to work as well.
so I'm just continuing here.
Oh, you kidding me? I just go with keyboard, I guess. Just have.
You're really sure about that?
Well, I mean, I have to uninstall the USB and then install it again, which will take a little bit of time. So.
Okay. The negative part about
What? The.
oh, unlucky.
Wait, what? Okay. It didn't load the second part. It didn't finish the level for me. Wow.
Well, that's pretty much a rip for Stan,
Yeah.
because that means he's behind like 2 minutes now.
If not more, probably more.
No, 2 minutes. That's about it.
And keep in mind, I also now have to reset.
Configure the controls.
Yes. Which is.
Oh gosh. That's a meme. Nice meme. So I fell down instead of getting and
I have WSD. Ugh. I'm bad.
I'm bad.
I have WSD configured though.
So that was not intended. Normally that never happens to me. But okay, so what we do here is we position Rayman in a good position. So the teensies spawn their cage, but normally you would see an animation of them disappearing before you could get control over Rayman again. But because we spawn, stand inside the spawn of the cage, of the power-up, we just instantly get the power-up and we don't have to wait. And nice meme, I fell down again.
Also excuse my gameplay, not only for the crashing and the controller not working anymore, but also for the input delay that my PC for some reason has. I don't know why that is. It's pretty stupid.
So this may mean some problems for the estimate. Because the input delay can really mean a lot of pain.
I mean, if it's about estimate, I guess I can just stop the run. I guess it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just run on, and we will keep it in mind
we'll
later.
see. The estimate is kinda high. So.
Yeah. I will probably finish about between 10 and 23 minutes under estimate.
Yeah, so his run will be around a 2:03, 2:08, 10 kinda ish. Yeah.
Okay. So here we meet the rocket power-up I was talking about. We can control this rocket power-up to hit the targets here. And
And I still got dance skiff again.
nice.
This shows that I'm pretty much the better keyboard player.
Yes.
Nah, just this is just joke.
So after we open the gates here, we get a small but annoying skip. Well, it's not small, it skips a battle of about 30 seconds.
Finally, it's about time.
So we quickly roll it to get some more speed. Also talking about the rolls, the reason why we roll off ledges is you get a small speed boost and more momentum on Rayman. So it's just to get a little bit pace and get quicker movement. So we do it as much as possible. So that was a nice side hit there. And we instantly moved towards here. And here comes the small skip. That's really annoying as well. And we didn't get it first or second try, so that's bad. And we got it! Nice. Third try is still fine. Because if we got it fourth try, we had to kill the other hoodlum guy. And it would have lost us a lot of time because we had to watch a cutscene. So I kill this guy quick here. Oh, or not. Just because so we don't have to kill him later. So we got the switch off. Kill that guy here and roll against the wall on accident. And then just trigger the cutscene. Then we get the strong fist again. Strong fist I haven't talked about yet. I've totally forgot about this power up. Strong fist just makes your fist a lot stronger and makes you able to break wooden doors. So there's another small skip here. I will just be opening only this door. You saw a door down there as well, but we can skip it. I will open it for marathon safety threats because otherwise it can break a run. I often reset if I don't get it. But we got it, so we didn't have to go back and lose time. And here comes the first boss. The first boss's name is Master Kaak. So we just killed the guy for the meantime. Wait, what? That's weird. Okay, Master Kaak is, well, you kill him in 3 hits. The problem is, you need to stand on panels to get a rocket power up to spawn in the middle. But Master Kaak can, well, stamp on you with his big feet. And stamp on the power up, so he destroys it. And we got bad RNG. Yeah, RNG is a thing in this game. It's for the spawn of the light bulbs where they spawn. So, Master Kaak's in a good position here, so we should be able to get the power up fairly quick. And we got a really quick hit on him. You can't hit him for a second time. The game will just ignore the hit.
By the way, I am using my spacebar to jump, but in the next level I will quickly change that since that's really the only button delay I have. So maybe if I change it to a different key, it will be a bit better, I hope.
Let's hope for the best for Stan.
Yeah.
I don't want him to like go overestimate because he's a very good runner. Oh, Master Kaak, please, 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 please. Yay!
Yay, I got it.
I hit his feet there, and that sometimes happens. Sometimes the feet have collision and sometimes they don't. It's just really weird. Collision is a problem in a lot of games, and this one is not an exception.
Okay, this is weird to get used to.
So, this is pretty much just the same all the time. Stamp on the hoodlums with Master Kaak's big feet.
No, it's true.
So you want to just walk on them, it's faster, but sometimes you can't. So here we will wait because the enemies have to regroup again, and then we can kill them all in one blow. There's nothing much to say here because the game just is pretty much automatic now. So, if you have any donations or anything to say, now is the moment.
We sadly do not have any donations. However, I would like to remind you that we are running in support of the Dutch Cancer Society, an amazing charity which aims to prevent and fight cancer and alleviate the suffering of those already battling the disease. 90% of your donations will directly go towards the Dutch Cancer Society, so be sure to get your donations in.
Okay, so thank you for that information once again, Sniper. So, we just finished the level with Master Kaak, and we're on a very good pace. Okay. Even though I had some small mistakes, it's a fairly good run.
I am lucky that I didn't fill the skip here. I will go here for safety strats because I tried with a controller at home, but even with controller it just failed. But it only loses you a couple of seconds, so...
That cutscene there wasn't, well, a good exception because...
Oh, this is nice. I'm in the gate.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's new. And that never happened before.
It happens often to me, but...
Oh,
Yeah.
well, never to me. But
So, the cutscene I just skipped, I typed ESC on the keyboard. So that skips the cutscene. You can't skip it with escape. You have to type. Oh no! Memes. I fell down the Teens Highway at the wrong moment. So now I have to redo this whole part and it loses me a lot of time. Because I didn't jump on the platform. Nice meme. So now we're on the next part of the highway again, so if I fall down I won't respawn all the way back.
So I am now entering the Master Card level. You might think, oh, you are only one level behind Dave. But the boss fight is pretty long, so...
It's like 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And of course I'm already halfway the highway.
Yeah, also that, yeah, and I'm just entering this while playing with awkward controls in my opinion.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Even though I would have liked a dancing mat more than this. Careful.
Reasons why I play with keyboard. The biggest reason why I play with keyboard is because my movement can be more precise with the keyboard than with the controller. It's just a personal opinion for people. Some people like to play with controllers, some people don't. For any percent though on the PC you would have to use a controller because some of the angles are so precise that you really need a controller to get it. So we're now on the final part of the Teensy Highway. And it's just a long way. And again, we will just jump down here.
Oh, come on. And of course he dodges my rocket. Usually never happens. It would have hit him, but I don't know why he was able to dodge it.
It's because Master Kak just tends to sometimes not be hittable. His hitbox is sometimes really annoying.
Yeah.
Or his feet just come into the way.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the second boss fight, and this world has the two worst boss fights in the game in my opinion. The second one we will use some manipulation, but the first one we can't. It depends on how nice Begonix is, if you get a 1 cycle or a 4 cycle. And the time difference is pretty big.
Well, he says 4 cycle, but if you're a good speedrunner, you can of course get a 3 cycle. But yeah, you can get a 4 cycle. It's really unfortunate if you get that. But yeah, Dave will show off what maybe a 1 cycle looks like, if he's lucky, of course.
Okay, so we will hit a full charge shot on Begonix at the start of that. And then just strafe shoot him, because it makes us able to shoot him quicker. And we didn't get a 1 cycle. The problem here is the collision with Begonix is really weird. Sometimes just ignores the collision and yeah.
You have the different versions of this game on GameCube and stuff. It's on GameCube way easier to get a 1 cycle than on PC, so and it's pretty random on PC.
It's a 2 cycle though.
Yeah, 2 cycles still pretty good.
Okay, so the thing with cycles is you have to shoot in the pan, but the pan doesn't always let you aim at it. So you sometimes just shoot at the pan, but not inside it. It's just a really annoying and weird lock-on that is a bit buggy. Though a 2 cycle is okay on Begoniacs.
Yeah, it definitely could be worse, like we said before. And I actually finished Master Kak. Yeah, as you can see, the difference is quite big. 1 level and the Teensy Highway. Let's not softlock here, because I found a softlock there, unfortunately.
On a run.
On a run. Actually practicing for BSG, actually. But basically I jumped at a platform. I was walking at the wall, but it launched me downwards.
So what happened with the Hoodlum that dropped the power up He just doesn't have any collision until the Hoodlum is out of the bench. So this is a full heal for me, what's really nice, because we will take damage on, well, not instant, we will just take it, because if you roll into the water you take more damage but it's faster. So, one thing about the soft locks, or the thing that can crush a run, there are 3 soft locks possible in this game. The first one is the one that Stan explained. The second one is found by me, and it's called a shield lock. What happens is you get damaged, but the shield pushes you into the ground from a maiden we will find later. And the third one is not really soft lock, but it's just a really weird glitch. It's a duplicate Rayman glitch on the final boss, what makes you die. But the chance of that glitch occurring is about 0.001%.
Yeah, and it occurs if you see a double Rayman, but also if you just see a double Rayman, it doesn't actually mean that you get the glitch. Because actually, again with practice for BC, I got a double Rayman, but I did not get the game over glitch. So yeah, like Dave said, it's really rare.
Okay, here's a fun strat. If we kill this guy here, the other one jumps away, and then he jumps into the wall. By the way, this is not a glitch, we can't do anything about it, it's totally intended. But I don't know how Ubisoft managed to do that, really.
We have a €5 donation from Monzi saying, "Oui, oui, baguette."
Oui, baguette.
Thank you for your generous donation.
Unfortunately, Rayman doesn't have a baguette, but he is France, because Ubisoft is of course the maker, and Ubisoft comes from France.
The whole Ubisoft isn't just a team from Ubisoft though?
It's a team of Ubisoft.
It's a team not from France, I mean.
So, just quickly going through this level, it doesn't have any strat apart from one dance skip that saves like 1 second, because you activate the dance skip really late, otherwise it just triggers. So, quickly getting in there. I already checked if on that wall where the hook is, there was a damage boost possible, but when I checked it was not, because the wall is too steep and it's too high. So the final part is, we killed these guys here, and we got not lucky, because the final guy got hidden. And I didn't get dance skip. I was too slow. You have to jump backwards and grab the ledge to get the dance skip. So here's the final boss. Well, he has 2 levels. His name is Razov, and we use a manipulation on both levels. The first manipulation is, well, a really stupid one. It just looks really stupid. What we do is we go into a room and then despawn Razov on the same location all over again by going into this room, then walking backwards, and there he is. And again, look, he is there. It just looks really stupid, but you need to hit him. If you don't hit him, he will have to take a while to get back.
And I unfortunately got the 3 cycle on Begoniac's figures, right?
So, I didn't get a good hit on him at that moment, so I needed to wait longer for him.
Yes.
It's pretty much doing all over the same again. It's really boring. Until he has almost no lives left, then you go into a room. Because then you need to actually trigger his final HP, because you can't kill him here.
Really? Okay, I just randomly got stuck in a wooden plank.
Nice, I shot into the wall because my lock-on didn't work.
And luckily because of Dave, I thought you had to jump to hit Razov, but you apparently...
Oh, he's 0 HP! Look!
Yeah, but he's not triggered yet.
I know, it's really amazing. I never actually managed to do it, but if you even have it on 0 HP, it doesn't work. Wait.
No.
Why did I hear Rezov getting hit?
I don't know.
I may be screwed over the game. Oh no. Glitches are appearing.
Glitchless in a glitches run. What are you doing, hacker?
Invalid run.
Invalid.
Unintended glitches equals invalid run. So we just stand behind the same position and just manipulate him by going into two of the same rooms, so get the fastest pace. And then we hit him and he goes to the final. He goes upstairs, but then he goes down again. He just teleports. Resident doesn't give anything about it. So here comes the second level where we will also manipulate. Yay. Manipulations are the best. So we call this split, well, most people call it Miley Cyrus on steroids. Because, look, you know, Rezov is Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus, you're unoriginal, you stole from Rezov. Because Rezov actually was earlier. And I got knocked into the void, that's not good.
Nice.
Nice, thank you.
Hey, I'm the one behind.
So, we just try to keep him in the middle until the power-up spawn, the strong fist, and we got a really good position. And we will keep him locked into that hole by just jumping at the good moment and hitting him. Let's try to keep him locked. No, we got invincible Rezov glitch. Invincible Rezov glitch is a glitch where Rezov gets invincibility frames.
Just go in. Yes.
We are only one hit really away. Oh.
Can you fall down a bit more?
We got Rezov down.
Cap.
It was still fine Rezov. And we will type ESC once again. So here we don't have a teensy highway between the worlds. And we have the Land of the Living Dead. Land of the Living Dead is a pretty fun world, but it also has the longest level of 8 minutes. Here's also the first level where we'll meet a really annoying part of the game and the most ridiculous thing, and everybody agrees, and it's called RNG shoe.
Yay.
I don't know what the developers were thinking when they made this, because it would have been fun, but it really isn't fun. The RNG shoe just tend to sometimes be nice to you, and sometimes be, well, not nice to you.
Just mean.
Yeah. Because he just stops a lot, and you know, you can't really catch up with him or get damage on him, and so we can soft lock here as well, but fortunately we didn't. It's called a frozen lock, as we call it, because Frozen Frog, the leader of the Rayman community, found it. What the soft lock is, Globox jumps on the pole at the same time as you, and he just pushes through the ground. And no, I missed one of the easiest threats in the game. It's called
Easy.
a barrel jump. You jump onto the barrel and just go instantly to the here. It loses about 5 to 4 seconds because the enemies still need to spawn in when you come here. So we killed them off fairly quick, and now here's the Stormtrooper where we meet. But not the Stormtrooper you were thinking about. No, no, no. It's a flying Hoodlum. Woohoo! Tornado these guys again, and here is where the RNG suit comes.
So I am right now at Rezov. This actually with the method Dave uses is actually way easier than jumping, because I personally found it one of the most annoying things in the run, because it's so awkward. But this is actually way easier using it.
See, that's we have a dodge shoe. Nice RNG. Okay, so what happens? The shoe just tends to stop mid-speed, and it's really hard to hit him. Nice hit there. I'm just hoping for Stan he can get some good cycles on Rezov.
Yeah, if I don't feel myself too much. too.
That was not a really good RNG issue, but it can be a lot worse. Sometimes, like, I'm the most well, active glitchless runner. I sometimes happen to just lose minutes to it, because the shoe is unhittable. And here is where I finally can explain about damage boost. So a damage boost is you get hit mid-air and you can jump again then. So you can skip a lot of, well, here you can skip about 1.5 minutes. I get some HP, and here just jump onto the wall, and I got it first try. Oh my god!
Wow, this is going really well for you.
Normally you don't get it first try, but my positioning was very good there, and the Hoodlum didn't go at a wrong position. Because what the Hoodlum tends to do is he tends to just walk towards you and melee you, and that's what you not want. Because the melee won't give you the boost.
So I'm about to finish the first phase of Razov. It will be a little bit different than how Dave does it, but it's his way is probably faster, but it's just personal preference.
Yeah. It's because Stan hasn't practiced it very often, so...
Yeah, because it's like so long to practice.
Okay, here comes the hard barrel boost. And I didn't get it, of course. I got a bit too much to the front, so I fell down.
Cheer.
Not getting barrel boost, it's still fine. This one saves about 7 seconds though. The next strat you will find pretty cool because it's the easiest strat to learn. So beginners who are out there and want to learn glitchless, not many are there to want that, but if you want it, start with this one. It's the easiest skip in the whole game. I almost wanted to say glitch. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, so you jump on the barrel and then instantly jump to the ledge. But makes you skip a whole big battle. So there's still conversation about gate skip being allowed in glitchless, but probably it won't because it's moving in a cutscene, and I don't think moving in a cutscene is really that intended.
In my opinion, gate skip should be allowed because I mean, it's the major glitches aren't allowed, and it's not like it's a big skip, but it's not a major glitch like an extended super jump or like a super jump in general. So, but this is my opinion, of course.
Personal preferences.
Yeah.
So this is the level I was talking about. This level is about 7 to 8 minutes long, and it has a couple of skips. This being one of them. This is called tower skip. You go backwards a little bit, and then you grab the ledge, but I didn't grab the ledge, and that loses me 15 seconds. So you instantly go towards the top with that skip, and it's just really fast. But me being not able to get it is not very helpful.
Of course, figures.
I have to go. I have an appointment with my psychic.
Of course, as well, the teensies have conversations with you, and sometimes they're really funny. Because they just don't make sense at all.
Yeah, they just tend to say really weird things.
Like a sidekick, you're not a superhero, you're a ghost. At the top of the tower there is a teensy we need to free. But the teensy on PC, it tends to bug a bit. If you destroy the cage, and you fall down quickly, so as I'm doing, you need to zoom in on the right part.
As you can see, Razov wasn't really being nice to me at all. Because you can usually just hit him sometimes before he goes to the cage. But he didn't let me hit him at all. So that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, here's also a small skip called, well, it doesn't have a name, I don't have a name for it as well, I just call it plum skip. You just throw to the opposite side immediately instead of having to throw it another mile. So Globux is going to do some drugs again, so we just let him do it. It's not harmful, because it's just a drink. But in real life I would not suggest doing it.
Don't do drugs, kids.
So, the thing why I call it that is because Globox is allergic to it. It's not like really a drug, but Globox is allergic to plum juice, and that gives him this really weird stuff he does, like making balloons or being able to fly. It's just things you wouldn't normally do, and he gets drunk. So we're now inside the tower of the Teensies, and we kill the Hoodlums fairly quick. Then we move up. The moving up part has some RNG in it, because sometimes Hoodlums will stand on a specific position, but well, saves you a little bit of time. So we try to get Wizard Skip here, and we got it. What you do is you just hit the wizard once and then instantly kill the Hoodlum. So let's hope. Oh, he walked back. Rip.
I actually got the little plum boost thread actually for the first time, actually. So that's nice, I guess.
Okay, what I'm trying to do here is a strat that saves you a little bit of time by instantly going to the upper part. And there we go, got it. Even though I didn't get it first try, it still saves 1 second or so because I got a second try. So we just stay to the wall here because we take the least amount of hits then. Hit the wizard once and then get your hook stuck inside the shield. Makes a cool sound. And here we have the next RNG shoe. We have one more after this one, but it will take a while before we go to that one.
Hey, I'm actually at RNG shoe as well.
But
Only the wrong one. Not the one we wanted to be at. But I got actually a really fast RNG shoe.
Yeah.
So that's really fortunate for me.
Now, it looks like Stan is close because he's 1.5 level away. But I'm at the end of this level pretty much.
Yeah, and that level which Dave is doing is really big.
Yep.
I can do a gate skip.
Yeah, do gate skip.
Nah,
skip
I can't
and
gate skip.
do gate skip, and your run is not valid anymore. Haha.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
So, this shoe is big because the area where the shoe can be is just really big overall, and he is near me now. We don't want that. We want him to get away from us so we can have an easier hit on him.
Come on, just hit me. Not that way. Oh, that's so annoying with keyboard.
So the shoe is stuck in the
I'm
stairs
sorry.
and that's really bad. Like, that's something you don't want at all. First hit. Where did the shoe go? Second hit. One more remaining. Third hit! Woo.
Okay, I got the damage boost, but I am pretty low on HP, so I'm gonna be a little bit cautious and hit the cage, please. Thank you. Oh, never mind. I don't need to be cautious.
Your
Since
cycle is different than mine.
Yeah, I got for some reason I got different cages or something.
It's because you picked up one more cage than me.
Which cage did I pick up and you didn't, though?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Oh yeah, I picked the one in
Clearly.
yeah, clearly forest. Yeah, you skipped it.
Okay, there's a small skip with this mini boss. We call it the mini boss because it's not really a boss. It's an enemy we will see more in the game.
It does have a boss health bar though, but yeah, like Dave says, it's not really a boss.
And I got a skip. What you do is you instantly go to the what? To the rocket power up and then shoot it. But for some reason I still got teleported in the cutscene, but it saves time because you don't have to walk up there again. So yeah. Here comes the real boss, and his name is Salouge. Personally my favorite boss. It's that huge spider we saw a little bit of over to the left. But it's a really easy boss. It's mostly spamming spacebar. Or a jump as we will call it.
It's actually, in my opinion, it is the easiest boss, but it's I don't like the boss that much, since you can pretty much do the same all the way, which is easy for a speedrun, but I mean, we're not doing speedruns here, right?
Yes. Casual play. This is my first playthrough on Rayman 3, boys.
Sub 24 hours, Kappa. Shoutouts to Frame.
Sub 24. Okay. So I was talking about, you will shoot, the piranha will shoot spikes at you, but you just dodge them and shoot them into the middle special spacebar. Here once again, spacebar. So the reason why I moved over here is because the end door is over here. So we're now closer to that one, and we don't have to swim like a mile. So yeah, Sludge just doesn't have much to it. The boss mechanics are really easy. He just has 3 attacks: the spike, the laser, and the shot he does. But the spike is pretty much an attack, your attack to him as well.
So on the tower I got the on the climbing tower I got the little tower skips, which basically skips jumping on all the platforms. Which is also the first time that I get that.
Oh well, that's nice.
Yeah, saves a little bit of time now.
So this is the final time. We have to hit him 2 times more, and then the boss fight is done. There we go. That was Sludge, the easiest boss in the game. So, after this world we have the last teensy highway.
Come on.
And we have one of the longer worlds and the more tricky world, Land of the Living Dead. I mean Desert of the Knarren. Whoops. .k as we call it in shortened version.
Why the dumbass thing doesn't want to spawn? Okay, thank you, finally. It sometimes just doesn't want to spawn for some reason. Whatchamacallit? I don't know, I forgot. The cans.
So, we use the rocket power up here to kill all the enemies. It's, yeah. Again, a level before the doctor. We have some memes with the doctor, but it's at a world later, because then you will actually see them. Because for now, the doctors are hidden because we skipped the cutscenes.
No way I'm going back there. Nope, that doctor gives me the creeps. Ah! Rayman!
So, we skipped the cutscene once again with ESC. And here's the final TNC highway, and the longest one as well.
I'm finally activating the tower that activates the rest of the level. So I'm pretty much like a boss and half of this level behind Dave. But I mean, I can catch up, hopefully.
So, the one thing that Rayman has annoying things with are Rayman has problems with a couple of things, and that's mostly ledge grabbing. Ledge grabbing in this game is pretty broken because sometimes Rayman just tends to let loose of a ledge without you wanting to. There was an auto jumper there, by the way. So, if that happens, there's nothing you can do about it. Literally nothing. It happens in speedruns sometimes as well, and you can lose runs to it.
Okay.
So I'm pretty much concentrating here on the highway because I don't want to fall down here.
I'm pretty much a little bit concentrating on killing the enemies. It's not difficult per se, but you know the controls are pretty awkward for me.
If you play your whole life on the controller and you switch to keyboard for a run, then yeah.
Yeah, out of nowhere with really little to no practice, it's awkward. But as you can see, I can manage.
If you could have managed it, you would have been behind far more.
That is true. Would have maybe even be stuck at the damage boost now.
So the boss of this world we can also manipulate, just like we did with Resolve, only not with spawning him, with his cycles. Though it's not easy to get a one cycle on him. So there we go, that was the Teensy Highway, and that was the final time we will see the Teensy Highway, because from now on we will just travel.
In a different way, it's not really explained why we don't go on a highway anymore.
Yep.
I believe actually that you go on a highway after you go to the doctors. But yeah, we don't go. The final doctor is in Desert of the Canarian, where Dave is at right now. So.
Okay, so there are a couple of strats here. Some harder than others, but they're just really tiny and don't save a lot of time, but it does save a bit. So we instantly go down here instead of walking down the path, and we will damage abuse here. If you get hit one more time there, it does take half your HP bar. So you don't want to get too much damage here because it's really punishing.
Okay, this is new. I didn't kill one of the hoodlums, so he can actually hit me.
Oh yes, that happens.
I mean, it's not really that difficult since he has really bad aim. But yeah. And I got a... And of course I missed because I can't aim.
So
Okay,
what we do there, we grab the same hook 2 times in a row, and the second time we just get a small boost and we can make it up to the ledge instead of grabbing two other ones. So here comes the best cutscene in the game because it's super out of sync. So I will tell you who is talking. The right guy's talking.
If you want to cross the desert, you need to use the tunnels.
Left guy's talking.
Easy. The tunnels are swarming with Canaran, and those beasts are invincible.
Right guy's talking.
Better idea?
Left guy's talking. So you see the cutscene is pretty out of sync, and I don't know how the developers managed to do it that bad.
Get the claws on you, you're dead.
There are some skips here, because if you get hit by a Canaran too much, you get a small cutscene, and you can skip it with the menu, but that's not allowed in glitches.
Okay, nice.
So we will lose Glowbox for a while now. Because the Glowbox is gonna get taken away by a Canaran. And that's where the Desert of the Canaran world mostly is about, apart from the fact that we need to get a doctor. We need to get Glowbox back. So we lured the Canaran to this side. So we can just walk past him quicker. Small ledge roll. And it's fine. So he will bang the gong here, so the other Canarans are warned. But it doesn't really matter because we're too fast. We're like Sonic.
Oh, okay.
How did you manage to go so slow?
I have no idea. I was like, when is the cutscene gonna trigger? But I think Glowbox just glitched out for some reason. Yeah, the PC version is overall with things like these way glitchier than the GameCube version. Well, if you, of course, if you forget about the camera buffer, super jumps and stuff like that.
One thing I have to say about this game, the Canaran, I'm happy that some children don't understand it yet, but they say terrible things, like crush his bones, eat his brains, put bamboo under his nails, all super painful things. So I don't know what Ubisoft was thinking when they implemented that into a child game.
I mean, it's 3+, right?
Yeah, 3+, rated M.
Rated M. Rayman M. Mature. Maybe this was meant for Rayman M. Kappa.
Yeah, they wanted to implement it for Rayman M, but it didn't. Okay, so I hope I don't get hit by the Canaran here. If you do, you get behind him and it will lose you a lot of time. Of course I didn't because I'm too good. Hey. But if you get behind him, it loses you about 15 to 30 seconds because you need to wait for the Canaran to walk away.
Nice. He dodged one of my bullets. I'm almost done with Sologe, fortunately. I am a little bit behind. But it's not actually too terrible. I think I can even still get the estimate going like this. So that is really nice.
This is not a big level and not too long either. It's pretty much prompt into each other, and the first thing you do is you lure one of those Canaran to the middle. But the funny fact, if you look closer to the pillars that the hands with fire, they are actually floating above the ground. The developer didn't put them down on the spot. So yeah, fun strats are coming up here. But it's pretty much the same. So if there's a donation in or anything, you can have a moment for now.
We do not have donations, sadly, but we do have a few incentives that haven't been met yet. One of those being the Scorpiolac All Orbs incentives, where you can change the any percent category to all orbs. We are currently at 10 out of 50 euros, so if you want to see all orbs being collected, be sure to get your donations in.
Okay, so the small skip I did there was walking on the arm of the statue and then jumping on there because they forgot to like make it fully side, so it has some collision where you can walk over and a ledge you can grab, so you can get up there. Then here we have .K3. .K3 has a couple of skips and it's an annoying level overall. For any percent and for glitches it's an annoying level. So it starts by just grabbing ledge here. One thing I want to say, down there you see a group of Canaran. I once managed to get in behind them in a failed glitchless run. I wanted to reset, but I wanted to test it out. And if you get behind them, you reset the whole level. So here we will just jump a little bit earlier to skip the cutscene of the door closing. And then we will just, yeah. Grab the ledge, please. My angle was not right.
The jump Dave is doing right now, I will be definitely not doing. I wouldn't be doing it on with a controller, but you know, I'm playing right now with keyboard, so it will lose a little bit of time, but it's manageable.
So I'm pretty much struggling here and I don't know why. I'm not getting enough height in this jump. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not getting enough height in, so I'm just taking a small break. Going in again. This is going pretty bad. Are there any technical problems?
Maybe not. We'll see.
I'm losing a lot of time here.
If you don't get it, just go for the normal strat. Because I mean, I want to catch up to you, but this is not really the way.
Okay, so I will do some normal strats here because for some reason I'm not getting it. So what I will do here is quickly just bang the gong. So the Canaran goes away and then grab this thing here. It loses, in a run it loses like quite some seconds, but oh, we need to see the door animation as well now. But the real problem is I lost about 1.5 minute to 1 minute on trying to get the ledge grab here. What I didn't get for some reason.
Hey, I mean, it's some time for me to catch up, I guess.
No.
No, you don't deserve it. Also, Dave triggered the animation for the door. You can actually skip it still, but I think he just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a skip there, but it has a small chance percentage of succeeding
Nice camera.
because of PC edition. And for some reason, the Canaran are angry at me.
My dad's stronger than your dad.
Come on.
I heard his friend say that he can even pick up a door.
Whoa, my dad can pick up a door.
Yeah. Wow.
Would you guys please stop talking about your dad?
So to speed up the process, I will just bang the gong. Because for some reason the Canaran are not working with me today. Oh gosh. Please quickly go backwards. Canaran, please. I got bad luck there because of the speed I had. I will just... Hey. Please follow me. Thank you. Oh yeah. There we
Yeah.
go with the aggressive lines again. Tear off his flesh.
Yeah, they, like we said before, they have a pretty brutal quotes.
No dance skip, sadly.
What I usually tend to do is jump, where you can jump up there, there's a little bit of the left. I stand there and then walk a little bit and try to jump over it. It's consistent for me, but I don't know if you can get it like Dave tried it. Probably can, because, I mean, why would he change it with the marathon, right?
Yeah. So I'm still pretty much disappointed that I didn't get the ledge grab. Because I normally would get it like third try at least, but
Didn't happen.
yeah.
Well, there always there's always things that happen during marathons, right?
Yeah. So this is the level just before Reflux. Reflux is the boss of the world, and spoiler alert, also the final boss. Haha.
You spoiled
I
it.
spoiled the game for you, fools.
You spoiled it for everyone.
So there's just a quick movement here. Oh, I could see through the walls for some reason. X-ray mode enabled.
Cheats? Do I smell cheats?
Yes, X-ray is really useful cheat, especially in Rayman.
Invalid run?
Yeah. Sorry, I used X-ray and run is invalid now.
No, I don't need to get the cage.
Please. So here's the final part of the level, and here we will have a lot of time for donations or anything that's happening, because this is cutscenes for about 2 minutes straight.
Oh boy. Oh, we have a few more incentives to be met, and we also have a few bit wars going on. So for bit wars, we have the Goat Simulator, Kill or Save the Humans, where Kill the Humans is in the lead with 37.50, while Save the Humans is following by €1.03. We also have the Lufia and the Fortress of Doom character name bit war, where the only option, or the only thing that's in the lead is Iris percent at €2. As for incentives, we still have the All Orbs incentive for Scorpulac, where you can change the category from any percent into All Orbs. And we have the Monkey Football incentive for Ape Escape 2, which is at 20 out of €50. So if you want to see any of those things or want to get a name into one of the games, be sure to get your donations in.
Get him, Rayman! Make him eat his hood!
So
But you
here you hear the best voice in the game of someone who has a really weird voice.
is my champion, and no Canaran has ever defeated him!
And this is of course Reflux, the boss battle.
You're a winless little runt.
In the cutscene you saw that he wanted to challenge Rayman for the arena because he was pretty clever, because Rayman got so far into their lands and nobody ever managed to do that. So, of course we're gonna beat him.
Just watch you die.
No, I'm not gonna pixel it. So we take damage on purpose, so we can shorten the length of his cycles.
Hopefully Dave can get a 1 cycle. Basically the reflux 1 cycle is if you manage to do enough damage to reflux.
I got it.
Oh nice. If you damage, if you can deal enough damage to reflux, he basically won't go into his one of his longer attacking cycles, which will lose a little bit of time.
So I catched up 30 seconds with my with the time I lost on the other glitch. Skip. Because it went really well. Like I usually never get the 1 cycle for reflux. It's pretty hard.
Well, it's not that hard if you're good. Like, nah, I'm joking. I'm not. It's the strat is also used in any percent, so and since I run that category way more, it's a little bit more consistent for me. But it's like Dave says, it's still hard.
So the battle's pretty much over now. 1 more charged fist and it's done. Reflux is knockout.
I find it pretty stupid if reflux actually, like, all of the Canarian don't have a weak point, but for some reason, reflux does have a weak point, which, in my opinion, really does not make any sense whatsoever. But
The thing that doesn't make sense is it is his staff. How is that connected to his body?
yeah, also that.
Okay, so what happened here is they think Rayman is a god or something because he defeated their champion, so he got the power of their god. And what the power gave us is we can change black lumps into red lumps. But this is the only time we will make any usage of this. Because it does lose time doing it.
And I did not get the gate skip trigger thingy.
Cutscene skip.
Yeah, the cutscene skip. I usually get it, but I mean, why would I get it in a marathon, right?
Nice fist, homing shots. So that was the tutorial. Yeah, it's the level, we call it tutorial because it's literally a tutorial of how to use the turn hoodlums into red lumps. Here is a level with another damage boost and a mini boss battle, a new one, not the old one. No, that would be unoriginal.
And of course I get a little cutscene of the TNT warning me about the going too close to the Canarian. Because if you get hit too much times by the Canarian, the cutscene will trigger. It will lose a little bit of time, but it's only a few seconds, I believe.
My hoodlums are not far. They'll split you open and see what color you're.
That's pretty rude, Andre. He wants to split me open. I'm not an animal that is used for biology. So these are pretty much the storm hoodlums, the stormtroopers. Only the small difference is these guys shoot, and if you're not, if you're unlucky, they grab you, and then they just shoot at you. Please, glowbox. Yes, we got a good glowbox. What glowbox can do here? He can do 3 things. Two things. He can just stay there and clap for you because your victory achieved, but we want him to instantly go to the plum juice and drink it. So it gives us a small time extra, so it's a bit quicker.
My tower right now is really not going well. I just have to wait for these stupid Canarian, but I'll just get them here so I can go past them real quick.
So here's the damage boost I was talking about. Okay.
Hello? Why were they going backwards?
And we got it first try.
Of course you get it first try.
Hey. My damage boosters are on point today.
Yeah.
Well, at least something is on point.
at least something is going well.
So this level is just before the worst world in the game for glitchless, in my opinion. It's just really boring overall. And back, right, top, right, top, left, top. It has pretty much a pattern, and it's always the same. So here's the final cutscene. And here are some memes coming up with Reflux und André.
Best cutscene.
Because we have a German doctor here. Reflux und André have stolen the scepter of King Kunzi, child king of the Knarren. You hear? Then we have, well,
Like they're going to
A hippie dude and
hippie
some...
or junkie, whatever you want to call him. And a Japanese or monk guy.
Hey, don't be so racist.
Racist? This is not racist.
Cap, cap.
Okay, so the goal of the longest shortcuts is that we get crowns. The crowns are to open the door, and we get the best thing in the game, the RNG shoes. It's back behind me or something. Where is the RNG shoe? There it is.
Who doesn't love the RNG shoe, right?
Best thing ever implemented. I really still don't know why they implemented it in the game. First hit.
It could have been fun, but it's just annoying. Because the hitboxes are so small. Like if they made it a little bit bigger for Rayman to actually be able to hit the shoe. But I mean, they didn't make it too big, so it's annoying. So right now I am
Good RNG.
going into the reflux fight with a little cutscene. So right now it's just a little bit waiting for me.
Okay, so I had a good RNG shoe, and
Ooh, that was close. Maybe reset the cycle?
no, oh,
Yeah, you
rip.
reset the
That's
cycle.
really bad.
Yeah, that loses you about like 10-15 seconds, maybe longer.
Nah, 7.
Or 7 you, oh.
Because I'm fairly quick with it. So what happened there, I was not quick enough with going upwards, so I lost a cycle to it. So we got all the crowns now.
If we had time for this.
So here we will skip a cutscene by jumping on the panel and immediately jumping off.
I am so sorry.
I don't know what Globox is sorry about, but
Global is just weird.
Globox, you're delusional. The second one is the worst level, in my opinion. It has a really annoying first part where you need to climb up, and that's this.
So there is gonna be a chance that I won't get the Reflux 1 cycle. But it's, again, because I'm playing on keyboard. Wow, what am I doing? What am I doing?
So I resetted the cycle there because it's just faster to do a reset cycle there to do the whole cycle again. And there we go, that's the first part done. It's okay, because a 3 cycle is worse. Let's grab and skip the next part. So, no, the cycle is not good. We need to wait for the platform. That's not something you want to have.
And of course, figures, I do not get the 1 cycle.
I have a pretty good cycle on the crowns now. So one more part remaining and then the level ends.
Do I even get a longer cycle? No, okay, that's unfortunate.
So you instantly go to this crown here and grab the ledge, because it literally is, you can see it if you didn't know what happened. You can see in the floor that there's a hole in the wall there. And I just grabbed the ledge instantly because if you play this game for long enough, you know where it is.
Okay, so that was literally the longest reflux cycle I've ever seen. Basically 4 attacking cycles after each other.
Nice.
Usually would go around strafing and jumping sideways, but it's too awkward for me, so...
This shortcut ain't so short. Looks like another job for me.
Yes, Globox, you can do it. Globox thinks he is the magician here and that he opens the doors, but actually we do. So Globox is pretty much like, oh yes, I did everything. Huh, you can
Even though he
you
does
can
nothing.
thank me later, Rayman.
Even though he literally does nothing.
Just let him believe, you know, let him feel happy. Give him his moments of fame.
50 minutes of fame, right?
So you instantly grab the ledge here, then you shoot this one a little bit. And this one as well. And then you just jump upwards, so you just skip a little bit of time. The stairs go below, but we will go to them a bit later. You have a specific cycle for this one. We have seen this one before in the third level of the game. But this one is a little bit faster. You need to do it fairly quick and then just get
And of course I do
a
not
good cycle in it.
I do not have the grimace selected. Nice.
That sounds good. Like nice meme.
Yeah, it's a really nice meme.
So we're going up here with getting crowns. And there we go. We're quick enough so we can just skip going down with that thing and just instantly fall down. These are the final crowns of the level. And here we are.
So I am right now in the level of the damage boost. This is, in my opinion, the hardest damage boost in the run. So
It is.
I mean, if I don't get it after a little while, I'll just go for the normal strat. It will lose me time, but going for the damage boost over and over again won't be fast. Also wouldn't be fast.
It wouldn't save you anything if you just keep trying but you don't get it.
Yeah.
No need to thank me. Just no, Globox, no.
Just shut up.
So here we get a final cutscene with another Dr. Germany. You're too late. Reflux and Andre are already here.
You're too late. Reflux und Entree are already here.
You have seen those cutscenes way too many times.
Love it.
I'm used to the Italian quality of those cutscenes.
Yeah. But the PC version doesn't have any other languages, and Italian only skips one cut, like 15 seconds, if you're fast enough even.
Which,
So yeah.
yeah, in 90% we have the Italian language, which is basically to skip a one cutscene in Further Council 2, but that's basically it. But you wouldn't even be able to skip it in Glitchless, so it really doesn't matter. And we can't even select a language anyway, so...
So we're pretty much this is what we call RNG boat. If we get to spawn in the back, we're unlucky, because the first 3 boats will just spawn, but when they spawn, no other boats will spawn. After that, it just goes on a cycle that we will always repeat. So 1 more boat remaining. Please don't get back, RNG. We got it. The first 3 boats are down. Now we can just not kill the back boats. Let's keep them there.
And I actually got the damage boost. I actually got it faster than with controller. This is really surprising in my opinion. It wasn't the fastest damage boost I've seen that they did it a lot faster than me. But it was still pretty good.
just waiting a bit here to wait for boats to come. There we go, more boats. Globox calls them fishes because they're like robotic boats. Well, fishes. But yeah, it's our boats, but they're disguised as fishes. But Globox just doesn't understand it. He's not smart enough.
Yeah, Globox is
In a cutscene you saw how big his brain was. Pretty much a joke.
Even though we skipped that cutscene, so nobody has any idea how big his brain is. But
It's really
but
small.
just go with it. It's small. So I have the nice cutscene that Reflux and Andre, like the people say here, that they're already here, and yeah, basically entering the longest shortcut.
Yeah. One thing I haven't told with that cutscene is the reason why they tell it that way is because Reflux and Andre have joined forces together. Like they're working together to kill me. Sounds rude, but yeah.
They're pretty rude. I hope
The final boat's in the front.
Okay, nice. Where is the shoe? Hello, Mr. Shoe.
We're the kings of the world. I wonder what would actually happen if your HP is just really good, but you go to on wall. Would the HP of the boss battle matter?
The HP of the boss doesn't matter with your HP at all.
Heck yes. So my favorite world, the snowy worlds of the summit beyond the clouds.
Of course. I got a pretty good RNG shoe, but this is again pretty annoying with keyboard, so I messed up one of the jumps.
So we will stunlock the guy over here. So now we will go upwards and crush some snowballs. So we got him very quick. And then the small time save here is to move to the sideboards and instantly go on top of it instead of grabbing a ledge.
So I did not get the
Cutscene
little
skip.
cutscene skip. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to get, especially if you don't like the controls.
So here is a well-known mini-boss we fought before. But before that there are two enemies falling down, but we can quickly just kill them before they reach us by destroying their balloons. So they just get insta-killed, and there they are again, the flying hoodlums. We will see them one more time in the game, though the right hood boomer will just go into the ground for some reason. So there's a dance skip there, but I didn't get it. You need to get to this wall really quick and grab the ledge. So this level also has a damage boost, only it is at the end, but still saves about 1.5 minutes. Because normally you would need to go through a big part and kill a lot of hoodlums there. But you skip it pretty much with the damage boost. So I'm not going for the quick set. It saves about a couple, like 2 to 3 seconds by going instantly to this ledge. And we're coming up to the damage boost now. My HP is really low though, so that can be a problem.
Well, the damage boost there is actually, in my opinion, the easiest damage boost in the game. And it also saves the most amount of time, so it wouldn't be much of a problem, I think.
It does not.
Especially not for you.
Got it.
He already got it.
Yeah. It doesn't save the most time though. The damage boost that saves the most time, I think, is actually... No, actually this is indeed. It is
yeah,
indeed.
because it skips the whole part of the
Yeah. Then the damage would have skipped the least amount of time is
the Land of the Living Dead one.
no. It's actually the
Dot
K.
K7 one?
Yeah, it's actually the K7 one. Land of the Living Dead saves a minute. K7 only about 30 seconds.
A minute? I thought it would be less, but I'll go with what you're saying.
Okay, so we're now snowboarding and we have to be faster than Globox, otherwise Globox goes into an elevator and we need to redo this whole part. There are 2 pixels here. We call it the pixel because a speedrunner named Pixel found it. And it's pretty much a meme. So if on a specific part of the level Globox goes against your back, he goes out of bounds and the game instantly thinks you're lost. And the other pixel is that Globox is faster. So let's hope we get neither of those. So a bit of lore. The thing we're actually going to is the Hoodlum headquarters. This is where Andre is making all the plum juice, reproducing the Hoodlums, that kind of thing. His evil mastermind base. Though it's not the fully base. We will see that one later, and that's called Tower of Leptus. So we pretty much won already because we didn't pixel, and this part's just unlosable if you're good enough.
Well, what Dave said, the main base is the Hoodlum headquarters. What, like Dave explained, they produce the plum juice there and stuff. But actually the last level is more of a hideout for Reflux and Andre. Actually.
Only Reflux Andre was in the Hoodlum headquarters.
Were they?
Yep, he was there.
Oh, never mind then. I mean, I don't like lore.
Andy's here someplace. I just know it.
Okay. This is the Hoodlum headquarters. A lot of lava to keep the plum juice warm. Because for some reason lava doesn't destroy wood. Yeah, the game makes sense. There's my favorite skip in the game is upcoming here. It's called Wizard Skip. This is the semi-biggest skip. There are there's one bigger skip coming in Leptus 1, and that skips about 4 to 5 minutes. Whoa, what happened there? I got launched into the air for some reason. Because the shield launched me.
Luckily no soft lock though.
No shield block, yes. Okay, so here the wizard skip is. We will shoot this guy once to trigger a cutscene. So you see the wizard up there. Normally he would not be hittable, but the thing is we lock onto this shield guy. And we hit the guy up there. No!
Oh, you can still get it though.
No, it's
rip.
too late. Rip. That's rip 1 wizard skip.
Well, he's actually pretty good at the wizard skip.
Yep. I practiced it so much that it's pretty consistent now. So the thing that is here, Globox thinks that lady is the girl with the voice we were hearing, but yeah, Globox is just dumb.
I mean, it's obviously just a sort of cardboard or wooden.
Though Globox doesn't understand that.
Yeah, he's pretty stupid.
There's a small skip here where you just skip the climbing part. If I can even land onto the part where you would climb. And we instantly kill the hood boomer. And there we go. Up to the second level. So the second level is, well, it has RNG. It has the RNG shooting range. So we hope we don't get a lot of ladies tonight. Normally we would say like, hey lady, we want to get some, but no. We want to avoid them now. They will lose us time. Insta-kill them. So here is the boss I was talking about, Living Dead. Remember him? There we go. The boss done. And Here there is a switch. So we go a little bit back here to hit this guy. Otherwise he will be protected by a sorcerer. And that would only make it harder. So we need to hit the switch once to get the Hoodlum in a different position where we can kill him. Then now he's dead. And we can hold the switch over without him pulling it back to what it was. So yeah, now we get up and instantly go there instead of fighting the wizard. Here is the shooting range, the thing I was talking about. That's Globox talking about game mechanics. They thought it was funny that Globox knew he was inside the game. So here's the suicide Hoodlum. He doesn't want, he knows Rayman is probably gonna kill him, so he just does it himself.
Or he's just dumb enough to shoot himself in his head.
Probably.
Probably both.
Yeah. Because everybody's scared of Rayman.
He's so menacing.
So here's the shooting range. That's one lady. That's Rayman. Oh, works. Two ladies. Three ladies. That was a really good shooting range. Yay. Normally you would have, if you have a bad shooting range, you would have like 7+ ladies. Or middle is 5 and 3 is very good just.
Just watch me get the most terrible RNG there.
Oh gosh.
Didn't surprise me.
So there's a meme here that you fall down all the way without getting the ladder. Would be stupid if I got that, but possibly won't happen tonight.
Hopefully not. You might also think that I'm really far behind now because I'm
it's
actually
true.
one world. Well, I mean, Summit isn't too long of a world, but yeah, I am a tad bit behind Dave.
So here's a small fight with a lot of Hoodlums. I call it the kind battle because it is 3 kind of Hoodlums. Oh my god, and I almost fell down there, but I glided it at the final moment. So we will just pull the trigger there really quickly, and that stops the music. And the music won't come back anymore for some reason on PC. So rip music. This is the steam roller, but we will just jump past the steam. And we will jump upwards like we did in a few other levels. By the way, you don't want to get hit by the steam. It does a ton of damage. Funny thing about that voice line is because it triggers 2 times in a row. That's the bug of PC, because like you already heard that the music stopped and then this thing triggers twice. This is an annoying battle because we have the big guy again, the big boss. But we need to kill the wizard to spawn the power up. But the wizard won't spawn anymore. Where did the wizard go? Wait, what? There he is.
Would be pretty funny if he didn't spawn. Also would be a really weird glitch. But I don't even think that can even happen in a run or like in a
It
game.
can happen.
Oh, can happen.
Yep. Okay. So we killed the big guy fairly quick. And if you stand in a specific position, the door opens a bit quicker. And here we're gonna do the boss of this world. So this is what we call RNG machine. Yay, more RNG. Warning, incorrect Rayman in original position. Please correct ASAP. No.
That's basically, you get the message if you move any of the direction buttons. It's basically it's nothing really.
Yeah.
Just the game being stupid like always. I am going up to the damage boost, so hopefully I'll get it.
So, here's the boss battle. We have about 20 minutes to get a good time still.
And I got it. Nice. Third bomb, I believe, or fourth.
Here's the boss battle. Horrible RNG machine.
Go the reinforcements! Lock all engines! Don't let Rayman get his granny mitts on the horrible machine!
And that's the, well, it's not the worst RNG possible, but there's worse. Second cycle. You have about 6 or 7 cycles, I think. And again the boomers, middle cycle.
So I'm now at the snowboarding section. It's pretty straight. Yeah, it's just going forward, trying to go ahead of levels, like we said earlier. It's also really just like a resting point because I really don't have to do anything here except hold forward, I believe. No,
So I'm really having a horrible RNG machine.
Oh, you're getting the flying enemies?
Yay! Finally, shooters.
Yay.
Only one more cycle after this one, and we're done. Oh yes, that's a good. Now it's a good RNG machine. If you,
It went from bad to good. Nice.
yeah, because if you get 2 of those guys, it's really good already.
But yeah, I guess.
There we go. That was the horrible RNG machine. So here we go with the blow up level. Andre blows up the factory in an attempt to again kill us. So we need to escape the factory in this level. But the lemonade is going pretty quickly. Let's just call it lemonade and not lava.
Child friendly.
So there is something that can happen here. If the lava goes up too quickly or you're just too slow, you will just get stuck in the lava and you will get insta-killed. So small time save here by going to the balloons quicker. And that's why I won't rip my run, because I didn't hover and I fell down instead of going up. And here's the final part before the end of the level. We got the guy before he could shoot us. If he shoots us, we have a chance of dying as well. And that was the horrible RNG machine. Let's skip a cutscene again with ESC. And then this is Leptus 1. This level was the longest level in the game. Until we noticed that there actually was a jump. And it's gonna look really stupid for the developers, because this actually is a thing. Yep. With that jump you skip half of the level.
I'm again gonna change my settings a little bit, so I can get this a little bit more easily, hopefully.
So we instantly jump towards this platform over here. And then also we instantly grab the hook here. That saves a couple of seconds in the overall process. So the final thing we have to do is get this gate where it drops strong fist power up to crush the door. But the teensy lost his voice. By the way, you will still hear the wizard. That's a stupid glitch that happens when you do this. It's nothing really bad or anything, just the voice you hear.
Oh, I think I got it, but I failed it again. Nice.
Nice meme.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. That was Leptis 1. So, we only have Leptis 2, Call of Duty and Reflux remaining. So, this level takes up from 4 to 5 minutes, or 6 even, depending on how good you do it. And I did really bad there. I hit the wrong Hoodlum, so I reset the HP. It's a bug that happens with this boss fight.
And for some reason I'm not getting the visual skip. Nice.
Because you're doing it wrong. Shoot him and then jump.
Yeah, I am shooting him and then jump.
You got it.
Wow.
Told you.
Thank you. I don't know, I thought I did the same thing all the time, but I guess apparently not.
No, you jumped too early, so you did the thing while jumping. You shot the guy while jumping, and that makes it harder. Did
Oh.
the thing start as well. Okay, so there are some strats here. Apart from just hovering upwards with the helicopter, we have a few strats that will save quite some time. The first one is coming up here in a little bit after we get the slow cycle. There's a cage up there, and instead of waiting, we instantly hit it. So we don't have to wait for the TNT to spawn the power up. We can instantly go, and it saves about 1 second. Here comes the next skip, and this is a pretty big one. Oh, that's bad. I didn't get it. Okay, now we need to wait. What we did there was we jumped towards the platform and grabbed the ledge. You can only grab the sides though, so that's why I didn't grab it at the first thing. So here we need to kill a lot of stormtroopers.
Okay, let me just not go for that.
And only one guy remaining, and that's the guy that dropped the power up we need. So now we're done with the tower. We only have a couple of climbing parts remaining to get higher up the tower. Like pretty much climbing the Tower of Leptis is one single level. And then you have Call of Duty as well, but I don't see it as climbing. This is the biggest climbing part. The poor Hoodlum down there is gonna drown in molten lava. So just going up here. As I said, climbing is a big part in this level. And here we go with the fly power-ups. In any percent, there's something called an IPG or an infinite power glitch, what makes you skip the whole level pretty much by going instantly up to the final climb part. Pretty fast compared to what we are doing, but what we are doing is fine as well.
Yeah, in any percent, you do have to fly all the way up to the tower, but you do not have to play the whole tower. Okay, let me just not die here. Some HP. And yes, I indeed said in the beginning of the run, you don't have to worry about HP later, but apparently I do.
So the fun thing about the guy down there, you will think like, wait, you killed him in one shot, but the other the times you hit a guy like that, he took like 3 or 4 shots. Well, the problem is they just reskinned, gave him the wrong skin texture. Yeah. All of these guys do. They gave a wrong texture to all of these guys. Because they have one-shot pistols and they die like a normal hoodlum. That's bad.
Okay, I got a pretty good shooting cycle. I got 4 ladies. And actually hit one of those, which is a pretty dumb thing of me. But I'll manage, I guess.
So we're at Call of Duty now. The semi-final level. Because then we will have the big boss himself called Reflux. Reflux will take about 10 minutes. So then you can see what my time is at the moment. The problem with Reflux though is it will take 10 minutes if you have a good Reflux. That doesn't include the 3 cycle on the final Reflux.
Well, it's basically all skill dependent, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, the 3 cycle on the final one is also a bit having luck with the spawn location of the enemies.
Yeah.
So here's why we call it Call of Duty. Shooting range. The better version. Oh wait.
The worst version.
The Rayman Gwent and Globox fly through the wall in the cutscene. So we just hold spacebar and aim at the enemies. Though in the final level, final phase of Reflux, we also do something like this on him. Though we have to spam instead of click. It's really annoying. And we finished it.
And why that is, we have no idea basically. Maybe it's a fault of the developers that they wanted to do that in the first place. Or the other way around, that they wanted to make it fully automatic all the time. But I don't know why they made it like that.
So here comes the final Call of Duty fight, and then we go to Shredder. I won't, I never have, but I won't jinx it as well.
No offense on your run, because it's going pretty well for you. I hope you jinx it. Not to be rude.
It won't save you anything, because it's behind too much. You will lose anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
You can't deny it.
I
You
know.
still at RNG machine.
I mean, I didn't deny it from the beginning. I was said I will.
I'm getting hit a lot here though, because I'm not concentrating. Yeah, game over incoming, guys. It was a good run, but see you later.
Yeah, reset.
We're gonna reset now. Yep, indeed. At the end of the run, reset.
Really? Come on, I charged it. Come on, open the gate for me. Hello.
There we go. It's after this one, it's finished.
Andy, I know you can hear me. Stop
So,
being a bad
the moment
boy.
of truth.
Come back to the good side. Rayman, looks like
Will
you
this be a
found the
PB
mushroom.
or not?
Maybe. You don't get shredded.
It even smells good. Very impressive.
We didn't get shredded.
This system looks
Yay, in a really sarcastic way.
Panic attack. Panic rolls.
here.
So here we go.
Don't make sure to not try to get a 1 cycle, by the way, because that is a glitch.
I know it's a glitch. I won't do it. So you can 2-cycle Reflux though. The what you try to do is go inside him and spam the shit out of him. Let's get some health. Don't worry, it doesn't speed me off if I just hold. It's just for the funs.
And
Can't you say anything else? No.
And I got a little bit of bad RNG right here already.
So we go to the power up first. And let's get inside reflux. Not the wrong thing, but like this. That was a pretty good first cycle, and let's try to get a good second one as well.
It might be a 2 cycle if you are quick enough, but it also could be a 3 cycle, which is still not bad, but you mainly in glitches anyways, you want to try to get a 2 cycle.
No! One hit off.
2 hits actually.
It won't lose too many time, like about 10 seconds.
Yeah, its 3 cycle is still pretty decent.
One good hit. Okay, there we go. 1 hour 55, still good.
I don't.
No, not yet. We still have about 5 to 6 minutes of boss battle, even more. 7 to 8 minutes of boss battle going.
It's a 4-phase fight. Yeah, 4-phase fight.
Yep.
And he's now going into phase 2.
Let's hope for a 2 cycle on phase 2. I got a 2 cycle on my last marathon run.
It isn't too bad, just Mayish.
So we are going to get to the activation area.
Straighten up, or else Rayman will jump up on you.
Oh no, I don't know. Okay, I have no idea what was happening to Rayman there. He was basically just.
Oh gosh, this is
Switch.
really bad damage.
Yeah, that's.
It's still possible, but I need to do a ton of damage in the second phase.
I don't even think it's possible now, but
I did it
we'll
once.
see.
I did like this on my last marathon run. It happened. I glotted it. Still can glot it. Still can do it, guys. No, 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 no. Get down. Pretty close. No, it's close, but that are the 3 hits I missed because I was too impatient. That loses me about 40 seconds or so. No, please, don't hit me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
You don't want to get hit here. Well, not if that swipe is pretty good though, because it's the good way. But you don't want to get that hit because often he just double swipes you. Or that happens. No. God. Reflux, you're being really annoying here.
Basically, if he swipes the way you're walking, you want to get hit because it's a little bit of damage forward. So it boosts you, so it's a little bit faster.
So here's the third phase. It's still PB paced. Not the best run though. Okay, so the third phase is Reflux has the ability to fly now for some reason. Because magic happened.
He's a beautiful bug. Oh no, never mind. Not yet.
Stan gave you spoiler alerts. How could you do that? I didn't give any
The
spoilers.
biggest spoiler that Reflux is the final boss.
No, you're making up things now.
Sure. Sure, dude.
So, please don't mid-air hit me.
If he mid-air hits you, you can, like Dave did, you can do a mid-air.
Damage boost.
Yeah.
Aha, got your Reflux. Okay, one thing you want to do here is jump into it. Then you are sure you don't get duplicate Rayman.
And now just watch this beautiful cutscene.
Let's
Pokemon beautiful.
watch this.
Yeah, let's watch this while I'm still playing, sure. I have time, right? I mean, I am in episode 2, so...
Yeah. Yeah, boy. So Reflux turned into a dragon out of nowhere.
Butterfly, dude. Are you blind?
Rayman, it's
I call it a dragon. He's a beautiful butterfly or a beautiful dragon, whatever he wants to be. So here comes the final phase, and this is mostly dependent on where the enemies spawn and a bit of skill with being quick. So I'm gonna concentrate and not talk too much.
No, what am I doing? Okay, I can go back up here. I fell down. Literally never happened to me before. So this will lose me a couple of seconds. But I'll manage, right? And of course there's a slow cycle going on for me, so just waiting. Hit the cage and just, yeah, the rest of the level is pretty straightforward.
So you want to just spam like the shield and then hit his weak spot. Now he's gonna summon some Hoodlums, and we want to kill as many as possible because it's gonna cut down its HP. So that's how we can get a 3 cycle instead of a 4 cycle, what is intended.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh yes,
What
good
is-
hit here.
I mean, what? I am the most terrible runner of this game of all time. It's confirmed. Let's do this tower again.
That was good damage.
But at least I can get this.
I think this is a possible 3 cycle.
Ooh, that is nice.
Just look at the HP, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that can be a 3 cycle, yeah. This
hit.
the thing that's gonna go for Dave now is the most important phase, or the most important part of that phase.
Well, the most important phase of any boss battle.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you don't have enough damage here, this is not gonna get a 3 cycle. So I'm easily go to the part with the most Hoodlums here to kill a lot of them. Okay, this is a 3 cycle. I think this is a 3 cycle.
Let me see the HP.
Let me... Or it is 1 Hoodlum off.
That will be pretty close, but I believe that could be a 3 cycle, yeah. But it also could be 1 or 2 Hoodlums.
1 Hoodlum off. But I think it's just enough. So, time can come up, so I would have your hand on the timer in a bit.
Don't hit me.
Don't hit me, please.
Baby, don't hit me.
No! Oh, it's 1 Hoodlum off.
Yep.
Oh, that hurts.
So Time has to wait a little bit more because he has an extra phase.
That's gonna cost me another minute. Would have been a good turn. But it's over now.
It's all over.
See you guys. Reset. The final part.
Reset, Kappa.
Look, it has 1 single... Oh no, it's 2.
Yeah, 2. Called it.
The game hates me.
Or just bait.
Well, that was a cycle. We have to lose a minute for that.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous how stupid it is. Hello?
Time is coming up now. There we go. Time is coming up in a little bit. And time. It is a PB, but not the PB I was hoping for.
Yay.
It's by about a little bit less than a minute, but the reason why I'm not happy with it is because the damage boost should skip about 4 minutes, and that means it should be about 203 if I did everything right.
We're back where we started.
But seeming I haven't,
We get a full night's
there's
sleep
some
after
improvement to
all.
be made, but it was a good run.
Hey, what's the matter, Glowbox?
BSG with everyone. Hey.
Yeah, with my terrible run next to it.
Okay, let's get some good music on.
Yeah, while we're doing some Call of Duty for me, I think I will be able to do it under estimate if I get a good reflex phase 2. Estimate high? Hopefully. I mean, do you know how long COD is exactly? Or
Call of
not?
Duty is about 4 to 5 minutes.
If I don't get glitched, thank you.
So you will get probably underestimate if you do everything right.
Thanks for the pressure. Speedrun home. I'll blame the controls for this terrible run.
Let's look in the arcade for a bit.
Yeah, just you play some dumb levels while I'm still speedrunning.
Okay, so we're gonna load one of my old save files.
Oh, one of the old save files, why though?
This one. This is about almost a 100% run.
Nice. First phase of the Call of Duty is done.
So here we have an extra level called balloons.
Yay, balloons. Fun, right? This is also basically a distraction so that you don't have to look at my terrible run. Calling myself.
So the goal of this arcade game is to get crystals to give you extra time for your HP bar. And you need to get to the end of the level. No, I died!
Bad.
How could this happen?
How could this happen to me?
But if you haven't seen yet, this course is really long.
Yeah, it's quite long, yeah. Come on. Calls should be over a little bit now. I think lost ships and then it's over.
So this is the real speedrun, guys. This is what we were hoping for.
This is what we're hoping for, not this terrible run by ThatStanDoe.
Or by me. Haha.
Okay, nice. Let's not get shredded. That's close. Okay, didn't get shredded. Hello, where's the door? And oh, here it is. I'm bad with directions. Hopefully this will be underestimate. On, don't touch. Get some HP. Okay, that will definitely be his recycle. Oh, will it? Oh, okay, he triggered his force field a little bit early. On. Yeah, it's recycle, unfortunately. Could have been faster, but, you know... I'm just gonna, again, blame the keyboard controls.
Blame the RNG.
I'm playing the RNG. But you can manipulate the RNG though.
Woohoo! We did an arcade minigame.
Yay.
Great. Slow clap. Okay. We also have missile
this
command here.
might be a 2 cycle.
Wait, I maybe have an older save file that has even more stuff unlocked.
Casual playthrough? Casual? In a speedrun event? That doesn't seem right.
I think it's this one. The reason I'm looking into this one is because it maybe has a really fun arcade game that uses the fly thing, Call of Duty.
Yeah, 2 cycle, nice.
Nice.
See, it's pretty easy. Even with these
No.
terrible controls. So now again going into the 3rd phase of reflux. Just go upwards. And that's it. You have a lot of saves, man.
Yeah, that's all my runs, boy.
So many runs.
No! Not have enough scores. There are 3 game modes remaining, and one of them is a top-down shooter, one of them is a fly level, the other one I don't know actually. We will just do some missile command then.
Because why not? Mm-hmm. Did I get a second Rayman though? Does not look like it at the moment. It should give me right now the game over if I would get the glitch bit.
But you didn't, so that's good.
Yep.
No!
You said it was easy earlier.
It was easy indeed.
Okay, that's nice.
So, while ThatStanDoe is finishing his run, I would like to remind you that there's still the All Orbs incentive for Scorpulac, which changes the any percent category to All Orbs. So, you really want to see this, and if you could be changing the entire run, so be sure to get your donations in.
So there are some extras in this game as well. They're called Lessons by Andre.
It's basically videos of how you can kill Rayman, basically. And yes, this is a 3-year-old. This is 3+ year. So it only makes sense to share how to kill things, right? Really, stop getting hit. Well, this is bad.
3+ for you. Hey. So
Yeah,
another
this is terrible.
experiment from Ubisoft to to see what 3+ year olds would think about it. There is Lum Race as well, but Lum's Race is pretty much not available anymore. It's
Yeah,
pretty sad.
because it went on the Ubisoft website or something, or Rayman website, but I mean, the game's 10 years old, so...
Wait, let's try something cool.
Okay. Quiche Lorraine. Is this a glitch?
Yeah. Yeah?
Invalid run? Nice global glitch.
What?
I got the same thing in my run. It's
Nice
really
glow
nice.
box.
Yeah.
Nice glowbox.
That's why you don't screw over the game, man. Come on, don't get a hit.
Aw, almost. Look, we got it! Out of bounds! This is glitchless, guys. Hey!
Glitchless or glitchless?
Glitchless.
Careful. Prince. Come on.
So nice out of bounds here.
And I got a 4 cycle.
Now we can have a nice overview of the arena we were battling Slotchin. Oh, whoops! Whoops!
The 90% route, depending on your skill level, is pretty much about 45 minutes shorter than the glitchless route. Well,
No major glitchless. The only thing you can do there, what in like we couldn't do any before, is damage boosts. The rest, like camera buffet, super jumps, that kind of stuff we can't do. That's still any percent. No, it's not a super jump. We call it a quick drop. A quick drop is like you do a super jump, but you fall into the water and go out of bounds.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the same premise, but
Though,
it's
if what you see here is a soft lock.
yeah, because he's bad.
Yeah, I jumped while swimming. Never jump while swimming, guys.
So the super jumps basically gain extra height so you can get out of bounds.
Yeah, pretty much. Hello, game. Hello?
Look.
Andy's here someplace.
No, not you, Stan, sorry.
Look while you're running. Of course. But it was 10 seconds here. Underneath. You can't get your way out of it.
Rip. Oh well, just going to do some.
Yeah, pretty close, but I mean, I don't want pretty close.
Look, a super jump. Woohoo.
So timing is also coming up for me if I don't get hit.
Time's coming up.
Time's coming up. Hurry up.
Oops. One more time, wizard skip.
And time.
Well, it was a fun run to do. Apart from that, we had some technical issues with Stan. Sad for him, happy for me. Hey. Hey, we have to be realistic here. It was a race.
That's true, but I mean, you could be a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so the runs were fine. Could have been better, but I enjoyed it. You won't be seeing me here only for commentation. And Stan, I don't know. What about Stan?
Yeah, I will be here, but not like on the couch or something like that.
So